episode 35 of our Elder Scrolls Online Let's Play. We are still in Grahtwood. We're about halfway through Grahtwood now. But we are going to be doing Ossuary of Telekar today. So it's the Unquiet Dead for the quest for the area. So we got to go talk to Anduin. Nice try.
This was supposed to be a simple assignment. I should never have allowed Lieutenant Orion to push us around. The Ossuary of Telekar was thought to be the resting place of Mannimarco's most powerful disciple. We were searching the site, carefully mind you, when the Shades awoke. I don't know. They poured out of the ground. The soldiers rushed me back to camp, and now I'm the only one remaining. Lieutenant Orion won't let me venture from the camp, but you have no such restriction. Please find my acolytes. Some must still live.
Alright. Shouldn't be too difficult.
In the nick of time.
I can make it back to camp from here.
One last to go.
Follow me quickly, before any more of them return. Research. All I want to do is research. Why do I always end up in life or death situations? Either Darwin's cursed or I am. Shades boiling up from the ground? What next? Trolls in heat? We were excavating for artifacts when Dominion soldiers showed up, demanding we turn over anything we'd found. And Darwin showed them what we had, but Lieutenant Orion insisted we work faster. No protocols, no safeguards. I have no idea. The Mages Guild has procedures for a reason. Not that the soldiers listened. We found an ancient scepter made from bone, but before we could properly contain the artifact, one of those idiots grabbed it. That's right. And if it weren't for you, I'd have joined them. I'm heading back to our base camp. You should speak with Darwin if you think you can help sort out this mess. You can't be any worse than Lieutenant Orion.
All right.
What are you doing? That's not your property. That bone scepter is the only thing of note we found. There's no end of trouble since we pulled it from the ruin. It's not dangerous, not directly. What I mean to say is that holding it won't rot your hand off. At least not immediately. It summons all the shades, I suspect. It certainly doesn't control them. Not that I've found anyway. Although, the markings carved into the scepter are all Aliad, for Pale Sentinel. Could that mean the creature at the heart of the ruin? It's the only shade we've heard speak, though it mostly just wails. It is rather pale, come to think of it, and the scepter works obsidian into bone, which is an old form of necromantic control. Say, would you care to help prove a theory? If that shade is in fact the Pale Sentinel, that bone scepter may have some control over it. And if it's directing the rest of the shades, perhaps you could force it to stop. Besides, we can't allow Telekar's ancient traps to remain active. Not this close to Elden Root. If the bone scepter can control the Pale Sentinel, perhaps the shades will settle down. Then we can get back to excavating the ossuary of Telekar. He was a necromancer, one of Manamarco's most talented apprentices, but he and his wife Vistari eventually left Manamarco's tutelage. It isn't entirely clear. There are many theories, but they all boil down to a difference of opinion. Seems to be the way of things with necromancers.
All right. Let's defeat the Pale Sentinel.
Wounded, thirsty.
Leave this place. It won't let you wake it.
I don't know where he could be. Where is he? Or it?
Leave this place. I won't let you wake him. Bone scepter. No, please, don't wake him. Stop. Don't make me go back. I was so close to escape. Telekar. A bad man who sleeps inside these ruins. When he wakes, I'll be trapped here forever. I'll do everything I can to get away. I did not! Telekar's servants hurt those people. They don't like you if you aren't from here. When he wakes, he'll control them completely. Just like me. The Bone Scepter holds power over Telekar's monsters. Over me. I can't lie to you. Besides, lying is wrong. One of Telekar's victims. But I don't have to be. If you can free me before he wakes, I'll leave. Then he'll go back to sleep forever. Hooray! Follow me inside the ruin. We don't want the Shades to hear us. They're his spies.
Here we go. Ossuary of Telekar. Alright, we're just gonna wait the 20 seconds here, and then we're gonna pop another scroll. Four, three, two, one. No more. There we go. Alright, let's do this.
Shh. Be quiet in here. Telekar's servants don't like things with blood inside them. And they really don't like noise. There's a big sparkly door inside the Constellation Room. It's this big lock Vistari made, to keep him asleep inside. She doesn't come around anymore. I think that's why the door isn't so sparkly. Telekar's wife. They fought and fought, because he was a bad man, and she was a good woman. But she thought she could change him. When she realized he'd always been bad, she locked him in here. But the lock grew weak, and now he's waking. Vistari left 3 of the things we need in special rooms around the ruins. The 4th is stuck inside some of Telekar's servants. If you smash them open, I won't tell. But about all the pieces, I don't know how to make them work together. I'm sorry. That's easy. The morning room, the smelly room, and the forbidden room. But don't worry, I can keep you safe. We should just go there. I'll point out what we need. Once we find all the pieces we
There we go. Here we go, first room is down
It's the
here.
smelly room. That glowy vial lit the hallways when Vistari carried it back from the Constellation room.
Two more to get.
I don't like the moaning room. All the servants used to live in the cages. But Vistari brought that old skull back here. I'm sure of it.
Last but certainly not least, we gotta collect Vistari's General. All right.
Behold, the Forbidden Room. I come here to think sometimes. It's where Vistari left the book she wrote in when she put Telekar to sleep.
Alright.
That's the last of them. We have all the pieces. We should go to the Constellation room and put Telekar back to sleep.
Oh, for the love of... Okay. I really dislike pizzas.
Something's happening. I think it's working.
How dare you intrude within my... It's
No! Let me go!
you there! Explain yourself. What are you doing in my home? Who are you? Why have you invaded my home? The Shades defend my home from thieves. Neither I nor my servants bear any interest in the living. My work concerns one who died long ago. And now, I would know why this creature travels with you. Simple-minded thing. Those wards haven't contained me for decades. I remain within by choice. Now, I'm at a critical juncture in my research, and I need this creature.
No, please! I don't want to stay here!
You dare interrupt me? Kalian, my son, see to this intruder.
Yeah, not too tough.
Again, you trouble me at a critical juncture. What must I do to hasten your departure? Attempting to restore my son, despite your interruptions. That creature is a piece of him, an imperfect piece. If I reunite flesh and spirit, I can revive my son. He's my son. I'd do anything to restore him to a fraction of himself. With refinement, I can make him whole again. Vastade thought this hubris. If she hadn't left this world, I'd try to make her understand that we could one day be a family again. I needed time to refine my methods, and time I have had. And now, I have his spirit. I don't wish to harm this creature. But without the bone scepter to control it, I must resort to cruder methods. You what? That scepter is crafted from my own bones. It can bind the creature to his immortal husk. Once Kalian's wounds knit, I'll summon him here. You must bind the creature to his husk. Set things to how they should be. You fear I would raise an undead army to march through Grahtwood? My wife and I spurned Manamako for a reason. But in return for binding this creature to my son's husk, I pledge we will remain within our home forever. He was young when he had his accident. Too young. The creature you've met can't fully comprehend the world around it. Unless properly supervised, it could harm itself or others without knowing what it did. No, to set it free would be a cruelty.
No, please. You can't make me be a monster again. I don't want to be here anymore. It hurt when I was a monster. It hurt worse than these chains. I want my father to sleep so I can way. I don't know. I wish you could use the bone scepter on it. Point it at his body. There, on the throne. And tell him to go to sleep. Far away from here. Somewhere safe and warm.
I'm sorry, but your son wants to be free.
No! What are you? What?
You did it! You did it! I'm free! I'm finally free! Thank you. Thank you! I don't know, but whatever it is, I'll be far away from here. Telekar can't hurt me anymore. Here, I can open a portal so you can be with your friends. Tell them I'm sorry about the Shades. As long as they stay away, they should be fine.
Alright. Another location in the books. Alright. Done and done. So, next... Okay, so we're all the way up here for this. I think we're gonna go down and around again. So, yeah, let's go over here. But first... Nah. Yeah, we should. Okay. Yeah, I suck at alchemy.
Savages. The jackdaws were nothing but savages.
Requires woodworking level 2. Okay. Nice. Alright. I can dig that. Okay. Who knew it would be damn near impossible to navigate just around the city? Yay, soul gem.
Let's not have any trouble.
Okay. So let's trade, get some cash out of this, and then we'll move on. Yeah. Get rid of anything 20 or under. Over 1,000 gold back from that. That's pretty good. There we go. And now I'll just sell what we didn't use, and then we're done. Nice, okay. Wow, we got a decent amount of cash rolling. Now let's get back to there. But we're gonna take a pit stop here on the way.
The goodness you showed that old dog at Torino. Divine.
Nope. Nope. This is where I'm supposed to go. I still gotta wait another 4 hours before I can train this. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna go here so we can do the winter site here. A Falinesti winter site. Yeah, whatever. We're going there. Talk to Braylor.
The pilgrims, are you? Then perhaps you can be of assistance. General Endare scours this place for Rajine's mantle, but the relic must be kept from her hands. Either she misunderstands the dangers, or she thinks they don't apply to her. I'm concerned about its misuse. Unless you're prepared to handle them correctly, relics such as these can corrode you. I would tell General Endare myself, but I don't trust her intentions. Not after she pressed these pilgrims into service. I know how to handle such relics. Before joining the Mages Guild, I'd hoped to serve the 8 Divines. Then I thought, why not do both? If we can find Regine's mantle, I'll know what must be done to safely transport it. The Falinesti faithful believe the Welkin stones hold the memories of the walking city. Earlier, I heard soldiers speaking of the same stones. You can see me past the frost trolls. Perhaps we can see what the stones have to do with Rajine's mantle.
Alright, so a lasting winter. Let's get started. Probably gonna cut this episode short soon.
Let's see what these stones reveal.
Who are you? What brings you into my home?
A simple thief of hearts, come to steal yours from this walking city.
Steal my heart, or steal your loins? For your arrow looks a quiver.
Such a lowly mouth can dine anywhere, a trait we both share. What service to our palates should we conjoin in feast?
I am a married woman, so you must starve, unless you care to feast upon yourself.
shot down.
There must be more to see.
I cannot sleep, and my husband will not wake. What cruel jest is this?
Say the word, Lady Nerume. I will allow you to sleep in my bed.
Scoundrel! You think to steal me from my husband? From the city I call home?
I only stole your sleep, which I gifted to your husband. His inattention must make him harder to love.
What would you know of love, monster? You have none of it, and you will have none of me.
Your protests ring hollow, Lady Nerume. We shall see how much when I steal you away from husband and home.
Okay, you are a perverted creep. Congrats. Hopefully at the end of this I get to, you know, maybe poke ya, but not in the way you want. I was thinking more with a tip of my arrow.
What else can we learn?
Come to me, my little steward.
What have you done? Where am I?
This vault, I built it to hold a precious treasure deep below your walking city. I will keep you safe and away from interference.
Why have you done this? Is your heart as cold as this chamber?
Your heart is cold, Lady Nerume. Warming it to Rajin's shadow will unlock the prison built of your denial.
Never. I would rather freeze until time's end than share one warm moment with you.
So be it. This vault shall forever hold your frozen heart. I leave my mantle to conceal the shame you caused me. Farewell, Nerume.
Now we know why the Fallenesti faithful were forced to dig. We should speak of this. General Endari was certain she'd find Rajin's mantle beneath the Fallenesti winter site. She made the Fallenesti faithful dig for that frozen vault. It seems they haven't covered it. And it would certainly explain the frost trolls. Perhaps Kirtor can help. The Fallenesti faithful aren't led by anyone, but after the soldiers arrived, he worked to keep tempers calm. He may know where to find the vault. Last I saw, he was in an encampment near the dig site. Mostly Fallenesti faithful with a handful of soldiers. We should avoid the site itself. The frost trolls are down there. They're peaceful sorts. Most believe their faith will one day draw the walking city back from wherever it disappeared. You'll be better off asking them to explain their own delusion. I've noted it's not a religious experience for everybody. Some use the annual pilgrimage to hold a revel in Fallenesti's honor. Any excuse to celebrate.
So we gotta find the camp. And talk to Kirtor.
Frost trolls! All around us!
travel with Braylor. He has proven himself a friend to the fallen Esti faithful. There are questions written upon your faces. What is it you seek? As was General Andare. When our digging revealed existing tunnels, she pulled us back to our camp before taking her soldiers to the dig site below. Then the frost trolls emerged from the caves. They slaughtered most soldiers left behind. It seems you diverted a frost troll from one of her soldiers. Upon reaching safety, the knowledge you seek was passed to me. She was last seen in the northernmost cave of the dig site. She pressed us into service in the search for Rachin's mantle. Initially, their treatment was harsh. But I spoke with her directly and proposed she take a lighter approach. In return, I would convince the fallen Esti faithful to assist her efforts. Yes, she saw the wisdom in my words. A reasonable request earned a reasonable response. A true shame the rest of Tamriel doesn't work like that.
Alright guys, well, I know it's halfway through quest, but we're going to end it here for time reasons. If you like that, please drop a like down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. I is out.